So with that, I will turn things over to Eric Zuhone, who is our program director of MSSA. Eric, please bring us home.
All right. Well, you took some of the words right out of my mouth. Is just thanking everybody. Really appreciate your time here today. Not only from our existing partners, our panelists, but with the new companies, hopefully, partners, in the future that have come and spent the time to talk with us. It truly takes a village with what we did with this program here. We're very fortunate to, like I said, come up on our 11th year. Microsoft has invested and continues to invest tremendously into this program here. And they do so because there's a value prop of the quality that this program is. And yeah, I'll put my sales hat on here. I look at our wonderful, companies and partners that are here that have been with us for quite some time. They wouldn't be here if there wasn't quality talent coming through the pipelines. Even though, yes, we all support the military and veteran community, the spouse communities, at the end of the day, you're looking for quality talent. We put a lot of effort into building out our cohorts, making sure we try to get the right folks in so we can land them jobs at the end of the day. Our cohorts are very diverse. Our cohorts are incredibly talented, even if you are coming in as a medic or a truck driver or technical background. There's a ton to learn. You've heard it from some folks that, day one, and I say this on our orientation calls, day one, the fire hydrant turns on. Fire hydrant doesn't come off until week 17, end of week 17. There's a lot of stuff being thrown at people. There's a lot of learning outside of the cohorts that these people do. And for the graduates and successful folks that are on this call here, and from our partners that have hired, you could speak to this as well. There's tremendous talent that this community brings to the table across the board, and we're so thrilled that this is, winding down to the end of week 2 of restarting up the spouse program again as well. So again, it takes a village, and we have an incredible team that backs us. We have incredible partners here. We hope for the new folks that are listening here. We can be another tool in your toolbox, for your recruiting efforts. Like I said, Microsoft pays 100% of this program for all our participants. We do not charge anything to any of our hiring partners. We want to make this as easy as possible. And it's also, it's a two-way street. We want to be able to hear feedback from you to say, you know what, we're going to have some consistent hiring needs for these type of technical paths and whatever stuff like that. We can work with you. We, with the blessings of Merrick and his team on having the flexibility. We used to use our university partners to do our training, but when we switched to virtual during COVID and switched our program to a virtual training, and we moved over to our Microsoft Learning partners, we can adjust. And like I've always mentioned to the team here, we build the things off of Lego bricks. We're not painted into a corner. We're allowing to adjust to the needs and where technology is going. And as you guys all know, technology continues to change and evolve. And if we don't change and evolve with it, we wouldn't be having conferences like this with wonderful talent partners and graduates coming in talking on panels about, the success of this. So we want to continue to evolve. That's why I want this to be a two-way street with our partnership with all of you, and hopefully new folks, coming on board to understand your needs. So we can, make, at the end of the day, the success of our program is to get our graduates jobs. So I can't thank you guys enough. It's a tremendous joy. It's really outside of my side stuff doing the budget. It doesn't come across as a job, because I love seeing the impact that we have on these individuals and how they pay it forward and how they're being successful, how you hear, statements that this has completely changed the direction of where I was going. I didn't even think I wanted to be in tech, and now look where I am at today. We're changing people's lives, for the better. And we're doing this to the ultimate, like I said, it's not a boot camp. This is the ultimate goal, is to get people jobs. And we couldn't do it with a lot of, all the partners here, and hopefully future partners here, the quality of the talent that's coming. We wouldn't be that successful. We would have a bench huge populated with people looking for jobs, and we don't. And that's where we want to continue to be and continue to evolve and grow. So it's like I said, it's a two-way street. It's an open door. We want to continue to hear feedback and adjustments where it is needed, and just hopefully we can be that wonderful tool in the toolbox for your recruiting needs. Starting today and continuing on for any of the new folks that are joining the call here. So thank you again for all the panelists, all the guest speakers, all our partners. Like I said, I'm a broken record here, but it's true. It takes a village, to help out this community, both on, the active duty and veterans and the spouse communities. Couldn't be more proud. And I got to throw this out here because Minerva talked about our mentors. Just a sales plug here and what Microsoft does. Microsoft has a give campaign that I believe you can go up to $15,000 per employee per year, but they do $25 per hour donations that they give back. All our mentors put in their hours to mentor our program. All up, those mentor hours go to the Gary Sinise Foundation, particularly to the RISE Foundation. Tomorrow, I'm honored to be able to go to a house dedication to the Oregon family here just north of Temecula, here in Southern California, that the Gary Sinise team just finished building this house with this individual who lost both his limbs, IED, in Afghanistan. These homes are incredible. This is probably the fifth one I've seen to where they can move around with a wheelchair or crutches, what they do to the bathrooms and showers and stuff, and hearing the feedback to say, wow, even if I had two legs, they said, and this is one of the individuals I met with a year ago, it's like, I would never had as great of a house or ease to get around in a shower than I would be, as I do today, thanks to what the Gary Sinise Foundation does. So I'm honored, I'm privileged to be able to go, see and, dedicate the house tomorrow with it, but that helps with the funds that our give and our mentor teams get back here. But it just relates to everything we've been talking about over the last few hours on, what a great organizations everyone is here on this call and what we do to give back to the community. So with that said, thank you again. Appreciate it. So Beth, Terry, I'm not sure who I hand back off to.
Thanks, Eric. Thanks again, everyone. This concludes the official portion of our Employee Partner Conference. I think we're going to run the video one more time for those of you who would like to see that. Otherwise, we thank you again, and we look forward to seeing you at our next one.